Cider time.
Cider time.
We found a new variety pack. Woodchuck hard cider, but the spiced apple variant, which I may prefer more than regular cider. This is from their tank series.
Came out in 2018.
Yeah, it's been out for a little bit. I hadn't seen it before. She found the variety pack of this plus 3 other Woodchuck ciders we will most likely go through. But this one looked the best, so I want to do this one first.
I've also not had this one, so it's new for both of us.
Relatively new. Could have been I think it came out like fallish, winterish last year.
Yeah, they were advertising for Christmas things. Oh wow, that is really.
So I think it was like what, 5.0?
Yes, 5.
5 on the ABVs. Of course, IBUs are non-existent. Smells like cider. Their logo never changes. It's always a little
Woodchuck
with an apple. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck could chuck wood. So you have that slight hint of cinnamon and spiciness. It's not super strong.
It's very minute.
Yeah, it's very mild, but it's nice. It's something different.
But it's probably coming from a man that's probably chugged too much Fireball and Jim Fire.
Yeah, this is nowhere near that.
And actual apple cider with Everclear in it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Oh no, it's not. It's great.
Okay, so the Woodchuck Spiced Apple. A balanced cider with notes of apple and a bright cinnamon and nutmeg finish. You can taste the nutmegginess.
So, I love apple cinnamon flavored anything. So this makes this extremely drinkable and tolerable for a cider. It's actually really good. It's really dry, right?
Yeah, it's dry.
It's dry. It's obviously crisp because it's made out of damn apples. It's hard not to be.
I smell more cinnamon than I taste.
The smell, it's misleading. I got real excited for a second and then took a sip and I was like, oh, it's a cider. And this flavor and a catalyst and something else might shine a bit more. But apple cider, like, every cider just tastes like straight apples. That's not bad, but just get used to it. And that's what a lot of people are left to drinking, unfortunately.
It's an easy drink. Definitely not harsh.
No, it's super easy. It's good. It's really, really good. This is actually, this might be my new favorite cider. It doesn't have a lot of competition because there's not a whole lot of different ciders out there.
No.
This is actually really, really, really good.
Yeah. I think the taste really grows on me and more.
And it doesn't have to be like freezing cold either, since it's a warm flavor of cinnamon and nutmeg. Yeah. You don't have to worry about like coming straight out of the freezer for 15 minutes. Like it can be just briskly chilled and still be really, really good.
A lot of ciders are being served with ice now too, so.
It didn't label all of them in the box. It labeled 3 of them, and then one said rotational, and this is the rotational one, kind of the surprise beer out of the group. And I was pleasantly surprised because I was just like, well, we're drinking cider again. And I saw something with cinnamon in it, which I love cinnamon, so it made it a little more exciting for me. And it paid off. The excitement was worth it. This is actually a really, really good cider. Mm-hmm. It is not as sweet as a lot of the ones we've done before, all the blackberry ciders and this and that. Like, this is nowhere near that level of sweet and tart. It's it's real mellow. But
I think the nutmeg helps with that.
Yeah, it probably does. I don't taste a whole lot, but it's probably Jared just to kind of smooth everything out.
Yeah, it definitely cuts the sweetness.
I've never seen nutmeg in a cider before.
Nutmeg, yeah.
Is it in ciders?
It's, again, one of those, like, fall things. Like, I've had a pumpkin cider that had nutmeg in it.
Did you say pumpkin cider?
Yes.
Ooh. On your 1 out of 10 scale, because you're the cider expert.
It's good. It's not super sweet in your face, which is nice, so it means you can drink more of it. But there is that spiced aspect, so it's might not be everybody's cup of tea. It's really light, but it's still something different. It's still there and noticeable. It's not like the whisper of spice. It's actually just the right amount. It might not be everybody's cup of tea. It might not be what you're looking for at the moment.
It's cider, it's not tea.
I don't think this would be my everyday drinker. This is a special occasion thing.
I disagree. I think this is the best cider, hands down, that you've shared with me. I think you could drink this all year round. It does a little bit of everything right. It's got a little bit of the tart from the apple. It's got just a hair of the cinnamon nutmeg to give it a little extra something, so it's not just apple juice. It's still very dry, which I like dry. It's smooth. Really, really smooth. You can't taste booziness whatsoever.
That's in a lot of ciders.
Yeah, that's true. Ciders they mask the booziness pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is by far the best cider I've ever had. Aside from just taking like apple cider and putting golden grain in it. No. Does that count?
No.
Well, you mean it doesn't count?
No.
Hey, you go like 2/3 cider and then like a third golden grain Everclear in a jug.
Just no.
2 pints of that, you're good to go.
2 pints?
Good to go to bed.
Yes. Good to go to the hospital.
It's night-night.
Oh my god, no.
It's not that bad. I would suggest anyone that is so graced to find this in the store to go give it a shot. If you're a cider fan, definitely. If you're a cinnamon fan, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're just looking for something new, I think it's a solid option to go pick up and try.
Yeah, it's fun.
You need me to do your push-ups?
I can do it.
Thumbs up.
Don't make me laugh. I can't drink and laugh. It'll just come up.
Cinnamon belongs in cider. It's finally out there.
Yeah.
End of story. Anyway, if you find it, you get to try it. Let me know if you liked it or not. Hopefully you found something new. That's what we're here for. Next video, we do the next cider.
More cider time.
The video after that, another cider.
Because we got 4.
The video after that, the last cider, which is probably going to be the least pleasant, but we're going to do it anyway just for you. So make sure you subscribe to see them all.
Like and subscribe.
See you on the next one.